It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with that motherfucking heat. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin to the back of her motherfucking neck. Holding her down, locking her down, submerging her down with that motherfucking game. Oh yeah. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you're going to get it down your phone, into your ear, all ear candy game. Oh yeah, you're going to definitely get it. You got any comments, hit me in my Gmail. RellsFargo12 at gmail.com. That's RellsFargo12 at gmail.com. Or you can just get at me on any social site you see up there. I prefer the Gmail, but you already know, holler at me, I'm all ears. Now, usually my channel was geared up for the young men, but today I made a little slight, exception due to the fact that I do have a daughter. You know, I do have nieces. I do have little cousins, little female cousins. And, and there's a lot of young ladies out there that may need this game just as well. Once again, my channel is geared up for the young men. However, every now and then you might catch me saying something that's beneficial for the young ladies, So if you're any young lady, I don't give a fuck if you're in the, Martin Luther King community, that's my community, my people, the George Washington community, the China community, the SA community, it doesn't matter. This shit shall apply to all of you young ladies, and this is real. Young females need to hear this. I don't give a fuck what no one say. You definitely need to hear this. Even though my channel is geared up towards a young man, however, I do have some female subscribers who would love to hear the message just as well about a nothing, low life, loser that'll devalue their lives also. And that's real shit. I already know most of you men, like, damn, bro, don't give them the game. Would not that be against God code? Absolutely not. And the reason why I say it's not against God code, because it's a humanity thing, and especially when you're dealing with young women that's growing up now, and, the innocent ones in today's society that doesn't have the game, that probably don't have a father, don't have an uncle, a big brother, a cousin, or a mentor, a pastor, someone, a Muslim imam. It doesn't matter. Someone of male dominance who can give them the game about life and what to expect from a lot of you young fellas out here that's on that bullshit. You low life ass fellas, and I'm going to be here to shoot that shit for them. Gravitate to this though. Like I said, no, it's not against God code, because I'm all about the man that has integrity, a man that doesn't allow himself nor his family to go without. There's a difference between an honorable black man and a nigga. So even though this video is for the young ladies and young women, we know it's predominantly the African-American women that's going to grasp on, because I am an African-American man. But that doesn't mean nothing. It's for any nationality, any race, any race. It doesn't, look, if this apply, then gravitate to it. And we're going to speak on it. I'm so sick and tired of these niggas. I have a daughter, nieces, and little female cousins that will love this game. I definitely don't expect a full mature or non-mature female adult to grasp onto this content here. Let's make it clear. This message isn't for them. Most of them have already fucked their lives up. Now let's get to it. If you're a young lady that's either in high school or about to graduate from high school, you should already know that life is actually about to kick in. And I'm not talking about in the fun part. I'm talking about the hard part. The fun part only kicks in when you have less responsibilities. That's the only time the fun part kicks in as a young adult going into adulthood. Other than that, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And to make it easy on yourself, you want to have less responsibilities. And we know women are hardwired to have a child. Women are sensitive when it comes to having children, you know. However, you wouldn't jump so fast to fuck with anybody to have those children by. You wouldn't procreate with any man, because every man is not worthy enough to procreate with. Just like every woman is not worthy enough to procreate with, and that's just real shit. Most young women are already set to move away from their parents mentally. So once that time presents itself, they are gone physically. Now, with that being said, here comes the peer pressure. Your friends are already having sex, if not unprotected sex. You're young and attractive. You have some friends that's pregnant or already have kids. So you see the experience right before your eyes. It's in your face. You know, you see it. It's all around you. Now that you're on your own, stand alone, and very attractive, I must add, you'll be a low life's dream. So a low life nigga who ain't got this shit going on, you'll definitely be his dream. Oh, he's looking forward to dealing with someone like you. Especially the ones who already have kids. He doesn't give a shit about you and your future if it doesn't involve him. This type of nigga, this type of dude, or however you put him, you know, will knock you up fast as a motherfucker just to add you to his roster. He doesn't have too many places to go. Baby mama's kicked him out on his ass numerous of times. He's jobless. So now he uses his charm to shack up with you. Remember this. Once you allow him to lay up with you every night on some lovey-dovey type shit, thinking he's the one, when you have a whole fresh future ahead of you, you are going to get pregnant. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Ain't no, you just might as well. You will. Trust me, you will. Yeah. Unless you're that strong about your sex, your sexual safety consciousness or some sort, you're going to start off destroying your life that way. Real shit. Remember, no one did this to you but you. Now that you're pregnant, he's not that charming anymore, huh? You didn't listen to your parents or anyone that gave a shit about you when it came to the way you were moving. Now, since you didn't care about your life, you can't expect others to care for you. You get it? And for you young women out there, you must understand that. If you don't give a shit about you, who the fuck else gonna give a fuck about you? Doors are slowly being closed on you. Everywhere you go, the more and more you put shit up on yourself, the more and more responsibilities you gain, the more and more those doors are going to be closed. Friends and family and whoever you feel is, is going to listen to your shit or help you out, it's not going to happen for long. Now let's say that this dude isn't what you thought he was. He left you to fend for your own pregnancy. Now here comes the fucked up attitude you have developed by being pissed off at your situation that you created. Real shit. Shit like child support. Asking family and friends to help support you and the baby. Welfare if possible. Some of you young females will go to OnlyFans, living your life blaming other motherfuckers for your actions. Or get on any type of social media platform to sell nude pictures, to actually expose yourself in the most negative way, and you're putting devalue on yourself like that, all because you created a situation that you cannot handle just by not listening to your peers and those who came before you and made these mistakes. You want to gravitate to it. Yeah. I mean, the list is unlimited. Should you have went on to engage in something that would have benefited you and your future, these types of problems would not occur. You allowing a low-life dude who doesn't have anything going on but negativity to shoot up your club is your fault. No one else's fault but yours. You have young guys that's responsible, career-driven, and has a successful future ahead of them that you chose to pass up on because they're too damn nice, and that's not edgy enough for you. So you end up with the piece of shit, and it's everyone else's fault but yours. He's abusive, verbally and physically. He doesn't support you nor the child. And he's either death or prison prone because he's deep in the streets or the way that he's living out here. But these are the guys that you jump and run for. Because you're in that young stage, you're in that young phase where you're looking for excitement, the thrill of the things that's going on around you that you probably could never get off into because your parents kept a tight lid on you. And that happens. So you get around the thrill and you want to get off involved, and that thrill can bring you down. You got to embrace your parents keeping a tight lid on you in today's society. You want to love them. You want to appreciate them, for giving you that game and keeping you out of harm's way. But a lot of you young females don't appreciate it. Y'all don't gravitate to the parents that's helping you. That's keeping you out of harm's way, that doesn't want to see their child out there, going through the shit and the struggles that we had to go through. You think it's a game until you go through this shit. And that's real, man. Now, let's jump right into it. Is this what you want for you? Is this what you want for yourself? Then take your life for granted, and this is what you will get. Fuck what you might get. I believe God will give this to you so others can learn off you, since you didn't learn off the others that came before you. Ain't that crazy? Huh? How you become a motherfucking social experiment project through God's eyes because you didn't actually witness it before you. You didn't catch on to what was going on before you. So now you in that situation. Others got to learn off you. This is what you don't do. Her right here. Don't be like this. Her right here. Don't be like this chick right here. You want to be put in that situation? Come on, man. That's real shit. It's so much I could come with about these dudes, man. I should do a part 2 for you women. I should do a part 2 because it's so much at stake for you young women that you do not know what you're ahead of. And you do not know what's ahead of you, and you do not know what's right there waiting on you to come out of that household with your parents. You really do not know. You gotta watch these guys. Every guy don't have your benefit at heart. Just like every woman don't have a great guy's benefit at heart. And that's just real shit. You gotta watch them, because if you don't watch them, you will become a statistic fast. So young ladies, please listen to this message and let it actually soak in before you self-destruct. Once again, this is a little bit of the taste of the game that you young ladies need to gravitate to. Oh, there's going to be more. Oh, I'm not done with this shit. As long as I'm still living the game, it's going to come. So, like this shit, share this shit, and subscribe. And that's just the pregnancy part of it. That's just the, being rebellion against your parents when they trying to tell you certain things is best for you. That's what this is. And you turn around and you renege against all that. And this is your outcome. Once again, like this shit, share this shit to all the young ladies. Your partners, your friends, push that shit. Push this shit. It's the message. And subscribe. Holla.